expecting forever. Hello, Music Monday people. I have song 108 for you today on another consecutive Music Monday. Can you believe it? I can't. Yes, song 108 called Sacrifice, and this was written for my best friend Becky's wedding. Looks like September 30th, 2006. And now I can't remember if September 30th, 2006 was her wedding date or the day I wrote the song. But, anyways, I wrote it for her and her husband Adam, and this marriage stayed together. So they are still married to this day. Not like my last wedding song where those people divorced, but are happily moved on with their lives. So so Becky, I may have talked about her before, but we became friends when she was 4 and I was, she was 3 and I was 4. And her mom, we lived in the same neighborhood. She was just like down the street. And her mom brought her over one day and asked if, Becky could play with me. And that was it. We became best friends and, went throughout school together and went to the art school together and made a ton of memories, really good memories. And so basically, yeah, the song was just talking about us growing up. And we loved singing songs and musicals, and we pretended we were angels. That was what the Angel's Wings references in here. And yeah, little girls, little boys, obviously talking about Becky and Adam growing up as children, and now we're here, at their wedding. And then just a little bit about, marriage. And as, we discussed about the last song that I did, those people ended up in divorce, as 50% of marriages end in divorce, unfortunately, in this country. And marriage is a challenge, and relationships are tough, whether you're married or not. Any kind of long-term existence with another human being has its challenges for sure, but it definitely has its rewards as well. I got married at 38, so I waited a while, and I love being married. And like I said, there are challenges, there are good times and bad times, but it's just great to have a partner in life, and it really challenges you as a person, I think, on levels of just having respect for another person, having respect for yourself, communicating, getting through hard times, having a partner that is there for you. And I realize that some marriages that's not the case. There's all kinds of dynamics of marriages: healthy, unhealthy, toxic, super awesome, whatever. So I kind of was just making a point in here about, what love is, and understanding at this time when I would have been 26 years old. And I had been in a lot of weddings. And let me see. All the weddings I've been in, everybody is still married. Like, been in, not just sang at. Everybody is still married except one couple, if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so that's pretty good. But yeah, it's a difficult thing, and it's not a fairy tale or a dream. And I was really understanding that at this time. I think, obviously, Joe, who's my bass player, was my first serious committed boyfriend. And it would, a month shy of 7 years, like I'd said before. And especially at that young age, when you're growing and learning, there was a lot of challenges. And I was not an easy person at that time. I was, growing and learning about myself and dealing with things, especially when my anxiety and depression cropped its head. It was, challenging, because that's when you're kind of discovering yourself as an adult. And relationships during those times, from high school to those times, a lot of them don't last either, because you go through a lot of changes. Some people, are high school sweethearts and whatnot. My friend that I had sung for her first kid's baby shower that I shared a few weeks ago, her and her husband started dating when they were 14, and they're still married to this day. So, it's just all kinds. But I think my point in this was, making a sacrifice to be in a committed marriage, that you're hoping for life. There's definitely a lot of things. There's a lot of abandoning yourself, for just that line, abandoning all for someone else entirely. In a sense, yes. I think at this stage, I was probably a little more idealistic about relationships and marriage. but you know, you don't want to completely abandon your whole self. You want to have yourself. You want to be, you know, yourself fully and themselves fully coming together and creating, you know, a great partnership is. But you know, but yes, there's a lot to endure. There's a lot. I think people give up easy, and I think in relationships in general, not just marriage, people are selfish. We're in such a me culture, and I think even now with social media and things, there's a lot out there to distract us, to, you know, tempt us into another direction. And you know, when you decide to make a commitment, it means a lot more than just for right now, you know, unless I get bored or whatever. And for those who value the marriage commitment, you know, do have to think about, you know, how it's all about you. And sometimes when you let go of yourself and really kind of think of that other person, if both people are focusing more on making the other person happy than themselves, then both of them end up happy. So, and that's not easy to do. And it's a challenge, and it's going to always be a challenge, you know, for the rest of our lives. So there's my little lecture on marriage today, guys. But I think Becky, so yeah, if September 30th was their wedding date, which because they got married in 2006, and what, that was like over 20 years ago or something. So my brain doesn't remember those things as well these days. But happy anniversary to Becky and Adam if their wedding was in fact around that time. And yeah, they are great people, good friends, good memories. I'm happy for them. They have 2 kids that are great as well. So that is all I have today is this song, Sacrifice. And hopefully I will be back again next Monday. I think I'm on a good roll, you guys, with another kind of worship song thing that I never even put to music until recently. So that's it. That's all I got. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your week. I know Thanksgiving is coming up. And so looking forward to time off work and holiday time with friends and family. So until then, have a great rest of your week, guys. Take care. Okay, wait a minute. I almost forgot to share this shirt that I'm wearing today. It's a cat making pizza. Isn't that hilarious? So this is a friend of Milton's on his Instagram, and his name is Dex, and Dex's mom makes art with him on it. She made these t-shirts. I don't know how active she is right now currently, but if you want to check him out, I believe it's at Dex Redfur on Instagram. But if you guys follow Milton on his page, which is cat named Milton, so at cat named Milton, you can look in the friends and you'll find Dex. But I had to buy this shirt because it's a cat making pizza, guys. So anyways, see you later.